Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Come on, I had to start this video that way. So, oh my god, how bright are these nails? So today's video is using the HD Pro neons. I can't remember which one's which, but I'm using Samantha, Suzie and Lauren. And these are super bright. They're really highly pigmented and I love them for doing neon designs. And then getting a small bead of clear acrylic, dabbing it into this Tequila Sunrise glitter, placing it at the tip and then blending it up. Remember, if you're using a super fine, less is more, because if you pick up too much it can get quite, what's the word, like grainy to deal with. Am I making sense? Then coming in with this super bright orange, and I'm doing exactly the same thing. So I'm going to apply this at the cuticle area, blend down, and then I'm going to pick up a small bead of clear acrylic, dab it in the glitter, and I'm going to place it at the tip and blend it up. And then onto the last glitter fade. I think this one's Samantha. Is it Samantha? Possibly. This is a super bright neon pinky orangey red. It's more of an orange red. Place it at the cuticle area, blending down, and then I'm going to use the same glitter at the tip and blend it up. I'm then going to create two marble nails. So I'm applying a thin base of any of the colours. I normally go for the lightest colour that I'm marbling. And then I'm going to use small beads. I'm going to pick up beads of the other colours and I'm just going to place them on the nail and then swirl them about. As I said in the previous video, the reason I put the yellow down first is so that I don't have to worry about going up to all the edges when I'm marbling. I've already got that base. And just swirling it through. I'm not going to swirl too much because I want to be able to see definition between the colours, and I just want super neon bright marble. So I'm going to do that on two nails. And then when I've finished all my design work, I'm going to cap all of these nails in clear acrylic, making sure all of that glitter goes nice and matte, so I know I've encapsulated it, and making those marble nails nice and smooth before I then file them into shape. I'm then coming in with my top gloss, and for this design I'm using a high shine top gloss. So sometimes when I do textured nail art I do a matte finish, but I wanted to do super shiny finish because I'm going to do textured nail art on these nails, and I'm going to do that in a matte finish. So I like the contrast of like textures. So when they're all cured and finished, I'm then going to add my design. So on the two marble nails, I'm going to create full nail design. and I'm literally just going to use a fine liner brush and create a tiger print design. Now tiger print I find one of the easiest animal prints to do because it's literally just slightly wavy lines coming from the side. Every now and then you join them up and do like a triangular line like I've done here, and then in the middle you do the odd line coming across. You can then turn that into like, it looks like a kind of like eye shape, and then you just continue back and forth with all the lines. It's quite, I like tiger print because it really flows as you're creating it, and I find it a relatively easy one to do. Like sometimes with leopard print I get a bit bogged down and I'm like, I leave patches on like too open and stuff, whereas with this you just start at the top or the bottom and work your way along. So the gel I'm using is a HG Pro art gel. You just need to make sure you use a highly pigmented black art gel which needs to be tack free when you're doing textured work, because I'm going to be popping acrylic over the top of this, and when it cures in the lamp you want it to cure tack free so that you're not left with a sticky layer on your artwork. So when I'm happy with the design, I'm just using a pop stick to pick up some clear acrylic and just dusting that over the nail, making sure that all of that gel goes matte so I know it's been encapsulated. And then I cure that, and then once it's all cured I dust it off. And I'm going to do the exact same for all the other nails. With the glitter nails I'm just going to do half a design, so I'm going to do it on the bottom half covering the glitter, and then fade it out as it gets to the top, and then the other marble nail I'm going to do a full design of tiger print on. And again, finishing off in exactly the same way, just dusting in clear acrylic, curing in my light, and then dusting off. So I've sped up the rest of the video because it's pretty much the same thing on the rest of the nails to create those tiger prints. And then when it's all done, I'd then get my client, I'd pop a bit of cuticle oil on, and always make sure that you get your client to wash their hands after they've applied cuticle oil, especially when you're dealing with a matte design, so that you get the full effect when you take pictures at the end. And we're all done, guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Any questions, comments or requests, just pop them below. Thanks for tuning in. Bye!